2 and a half hours south from the area I'm in Acapulco, which is Bonfil. There's the Chedraui over there. Anyway, I had to stop at the ATM here, get a little cash for the road, and I'm heading down there to a restaurant that was suggested to me by one of the members of the adventure bike group that's on Facebook. So it was interesting to have the guy reach out to me, one of the Mexican adventure riders, and suggest this place. So that's pretty cool. He actually did all the work for me and set up a reservation and everything. I'm going to go have some awesome meat and keep on going and working my way down towards Puerto Escondido. I'll probably stop in Mazunta as well, and then head to San Jose del Pacifico and onward to Oaxaca for Day of the Dead, which is supposed to be the best place to go for Day of the Dead. And I'm going to find out. So I'll take notes along the way and have some fun. See you on the road. Okay, this is a quick look at Bonfil, where I've been staying for the last week at the orphanage. And currently they're having a big party in town. Go around them. Anyway, so this is just a little beach town, and then you have like a main drag that fronts the beach down there, and the people of the city have literally painted the whole street for this one festival. So let's go down here and take a look at it. Bye. This is the street. I've never actually seen the street look this good. They've got some, I guess these are some city officials patting themselves on the back about the painting, but it looks pretty damn good. And this is the street festival I was talking about. So they have all these little stalls set up for vendors, and the festival is about a certain way that they cook fish here for some reason. So this goes for like 10 blocks, and it's quite beautiful. I kind of wish I was sticking around for the festival, but I'm not. I'm heading out. But I spent a lot of time here anyway, so no big deal for me. It would be interesting. So yeah, if you're ever in Acapulco, this is where you want to come to go surfing and hang out on the beach. Well, that was pretty impressive. Really impressive, the street painting. The artwork was phenomenal. It's like it's going to be a great festival. So lots of good food here. It's cheap if you're getting it up here on the boulevard. If you're going to the restaurants down on the beach, of course it's double if not more. Yeah, great laundromats, and it's a nice town. I've spent a lot of time here, and I definitely enjoyed it. And then up ahead here is the Marsh Children's Home that I have been working with for the last 6 years. And it's been great. So here it is. Hogar Infantil Marsh. Right down there at the end of the street. On the left is the orphanage if you want to go visit. They love to have people take interest in what they're doing or maybe donate to their cause. Like I said, for the last 6 years I've been working with them, and over the last 3 years we've increasingly done more and more and made them kind of a centerpiece for our events in February. And we've done some pretty good stuff. I'm really proud of what we were able to accomplish. Especially the things coming up this year, where having hydroponic gardens to help give them healthier food. Really excited to see how that turns out. Bonfil. Passing through the next little town called Viejas, and there's some kind of interesting stuff here. A really nice beach for one, and if you're into yoga and spiritual type stuff, up here on the right is a place called Bambuda, and it's a little, I don't know, spiritual resort, I guess you would call it. Not that one, but this one, Bambuda. Very cool place, good food, you know, really just like a jungle paradise setting right on the beach. Pretty cool. Kind of an interesting little town. It has some great palapas down on the beach from what I can see looking down these roads. I've never really come this far and spent much time because I'm always around the Acapulco area. So when I'm back later in the year, I'm going to have to look into spending some more time over here. Apparently this bus feels like he should just be parked out in the middle of the road. Oh, he's getting the tire fixed. Well, due to road construction, it looks like I can't pass here. I have been this way before when I went to the mountains. But it's cut off. Apparently I have to go all the way back to Diamante and go around, basically go around the lagoon and connect back then. Oh well, live and learn. Oh my gosh, there goes my trust in Google Maps. Yeah, trusting Google Maps in Mexico is hit and miss. You know, sometimes it just takes you on a really long route that you don't need to go. And sometimes you just end up on some of the sketchiest roads you can imagine. And one time, one of the first times I came down here with a large motorhome, the map diverted me to some dirt road that almost tore the bottom of the motorhome out. Yeah, you really got to be careful about which roads you're going on and not trusting Google Maps. Here, this is Playa Ventura. Another kilometer? Okay. Little beach town. Nice. here because I have an unbalanced load. Look what happened to my load. Everything came loose. Oh God, glad I didn't lose my tripod. Well, I totally wasn't expecting this. I thought it was just going to be a cool place near the beach to get some good food, but check this out. I mean, the waves are just rolling in. It's really cool. Faro Restaurant. I'm told the food is good, but man, look where I ended up. Let's see this. You have these little bungalows. Those are like cool as hell. And then, like, this is awesome. After leaving Acapulco, where the water was so dirty, just from, you know, the heavy rains washed in all the trash. This is amazing. Love it. Can't believe there's a guy on an adventure bike group who is actually Mexican, and he travels on an adventure bike as well. He recommended this place, called ahead for me to the restaurant, told him I was coming, and so now I'm waiting to see what we end up with. I think I'm gonna ask if I could camp here tonight. Hell, they got a bed right there. Members of the adventure bike group, Hugo, invited me to come to this restaurant. Called ahead and set it up for me, and it's just beautiful, man. There's these little cabanas over there. I'll get some pictures of that. I'm gonna go ahead and stay the night here and forget about Puerto Escondido for today. This is cool. I don't know what that hole's for, but oh, there's one on each end. Really cool. Well, you complain, man. Got me a little cabana right there. It's really looks like shit on the outside, but it's really cool on the inside. And this beach is super fucking cool. Check this shit out. These waves are awesome. I got out there in the water, and yeah, I'm not sure. It might suck me back out, so I think I'm not going to do much more than wade in that. But this is a really cool area. It's called Playa Ventura, 2 hours south of Acapulco. Actually, about 2.5 hours south. It's just beautiful. I don't think the internet works here, but who cares? They have these big chairs everywhere that you can sit in and take photos. Oh, there's a dog named Milo. Look at there. On the other side, it's painted like a dog too, so it looks pretty cool. Glad I got to stop here at El Faro. Had a pretty good night's sleep, actually. Spent most of the night over there on that right there bed. There's a bed on the beach. The dogs kept crawling in bed with me, so I went ahead and went back into my cabana. Leaving here from Playa Ventura to Puerto Escondido, but Jesus Christ, what a night. Very, very peaceful, a great sleep here. You know, bike's all loaded, and you know, what can I say? It was it was nice. It was very unexpected for sure. This will be on my list of places to return to. A little bit ashamed. I left earlier at Playa Ventura, and I've only got 2.5 hours left to get to Puerto Escondido, and I haven't been running my camera, and there was some really just beautiful jungle places that I had passed through. with, you know, really steep hills and sharp curves and banana trees everywhere. It was pretty cool. Like I'm herding cattle now. They seem to know where they're going. I didn't get the camera on. I was actually kind of like leading those cattle down the road with the horse guy, or cowboy, whatever you want to call it. For quite a ways. Alright. So I'm in Puerto Escondido now, and I'm trying to find a good beach that accommodates camping. So far, I'm pretty sure this is very touristy. I've seen a lot of scooters and little like 100 motorcycles for rent. I'm not big on super touristy places. Looks like I found the beach area. Now, let's find some lunch area. Wow, that's cool. Really cool. Yeah, that was supposed to be a 4.5 hour drive, and I think I drove 6.5 hours, so yeah, Google Maps is never right about that. But getting my first ceviche since I've been in Mexico. I've been in Mexico a month, and I really haven't dove into the seafood yet, other than a couple of places. Holy moly, these waves are just massive. They must be too big to surf on or something. I don't see a lot of surfers. I don't see any surfers. ¿Dónde está el campamento?
Aquí no hay campamento. No sé dónde le recomendaron.
Sí. ¿Dónde?
Es que aquí no hay ni un campamento.
¿No nada campamento aquí?
Aquí no.
I finally got my motorcycle camp. God dog it, I've been driving all across Mexico, and this is the first night I actually got to camp. I attempted it once over in Tampico, but it got a little sketchy, so I figured it was best to get the hell out of there. Anyway, it's motorcycle camping, even though my motorcycle is up on the hill. This is pretty cool. 400 pesos. I got a bucket of beer with ice. My camping spot. They brought me a table and a lounge chair, and I am in a very desolate, away from all the hustle and bustle camping site. I cannot complain about that. Look at that sunset. This is beautiful. So I went to Puerto Escondido, actually just south of it. I'm going to butcher the name, but it's Zicalote or Lote, something like that. Not Zipalote, but sounds similar. Anyway, it was like spring break over there. And the place that iOverlander said there was camping, there was no camping. So I'm glad I got out of there. I mean, it looked interesting. Like, yeah, it would have been a great party, but it would have kept me up all night and just pissed me off. So I enjoy these tranquil places much better. I mean, I basically have the whole damn beach to myself. This is awesome. I'll get some more descriptions of this. This is 30 kilometers south, basically 30 minutes south of Playa Escondido, and it's very desolate, just off the road. Said I'll get more information on this. It's beautiful, and this is not marked as a campground, so I'm gonna definitely put it on the iOverlander map, because it showed a place like 2 blocks away in the middle of nowhere, not even close to the beach, as a campground. And I wasn't sure after the last one that said it was a campground, and it wasn't. So figured I'd just come down here and ask some people who have, you know, something like that. Hey, can I camp? Sure enough, 200 pesos for camping, and I guess the other 210 pesos, it was actually 410 pesos, was for a large bottle of water, 6 beers on ice, and very, very friendly people. So I'm going to highly recommend this place. Holy. Look at these waves. The waves have been really crazy. Like back towards Escondido, they were huge, but Jesus, look at those. Yeah, they're really big. Hell yeah, campfire on the beach. Can't beat that. Cold beer, warm fire. Hopefully this scares the mosquitoes away, although they don't actually seem to be too bad right now. What more? What more can I ask for? Had a really great night. Woke up in the middle of the night. The stars were really, really bright. There was a little bit of an overcast, not much, you know, when I had my campfire going. But later on, when it cleared out, the stars were just amazing. God, look at these waves. I think if I was a surfer, I'd be frothing at the mouth over this stuff. But yeah, where am I going to put a surfboard on my motorcycle, right? Anyway. Yeah, opting to leave the hustle and bustle of whatever that area was south of Escondido, this was a way better option. So 30 minutes south of Puerto Escondido, you'll find Playa Agua Blanca. And you have all these little like restaurants with palapas and stuff, and that's what I found. And I just asked someone to camp, and they set me up with some beer and a camping spot, water, ice, everything. 410 pesos. Man, can't complain. And they were super nice, you know, gave me a safe place to park my motorcycle. Good times, man. I don't even know the name of it, but when I came down to Playa Agua Blanca, you have kind of like a little condensed town, and I just kept going a little further past the town and found this, you know, little paradise that I was in last night. It was really peaceful. No one else was around all night long, so I would recommend it. There's not any amenities. Internet works not at all. No phone service, so hey, if you want to unplug, so that's a great place to go. There's a family walking down the beach, and they have a goat following them. So yeah, they're just out walking their goat. Oh, I love my goat. I think I confused him with my meh. 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 Come here, bud. We're having a conversation, but we're not getting close. All packed up and ready to roll. And something that really struck me about this place, that's not typical in a lot of places in Mexico, is this morning when I was loading my bike up, there was a group of about 15 people just walking down the road with machetes and bags, and they were picking up all the trash and chopping the weeds out of the way, like it was a group thing or something. And the whole time I've been here, I've seen people walking up and down the beach with bags, picking up trash. The beach is literally spotless. I haven't, you know, very rarely do you ever see a beach this clean in Mexico. But this place is definitely very, very clean for sure.